Faraz Baghanejad. I'm a student of bachelor degree of information technology at ADA University. Uh, this is outline of our work for today. As you know, nowadays people do any task by using technologies. For example, if you need a product from the market, you can order it in a couple of seconds and it will arrive in 10 or 15 minutes. Or maybe food ordering. About 8, 9 years ago, you should call the restaurant to order food to your place. If they had courier, they will send, and you cannot know when the courier will arrive. And in some cases, they cannot find your address. But now you can order any food from any restaurant in a minute. Currently, we are buying many electronic products because devices make our life easier than past, such as notebooks, tablets, or fridges, or washing machines, and so on. Sometimes these devices break down and it makes difficulty in our life and it will affect us in a negative way. For example, if your phone doesn't work for a day, can you imagine how your work will be delayed? This is a very serious problem in this century. You can solve this problem by going to offshore repairing services and they will repair your device. But this action will create other problems. How? We are living in a city which has traffic and there isn't any company which has repairing places in every street. Most of them are placed in the city center. And if you want to go there, you should wait about 1 or 2 hours for traffics. Another problem is how would you carry huge and heavy products such as TV or fridges? That's impossible. You should get some help from repairing services places and they will send someone to your place after 1 or 2 days. In other words, it will delay your routine. But our group makes a project as a solution for this issue. We create Find a Master app. This app needs an email address, contact number, and your location, which you can find in some clicks. After creating an account, you can select your device model and describe your issue with your device. Our app will create an offer to the official repairing company, and the master will get a notification by their phone, and one of the masters which are in nearby location will accept, and he will go to the customer's location and fix their product. This app will decrease the time lost to minimum wage, and it will satisfy customers as well. But not only customers, repairing companies also will get benefits by showing this app as the first app assigned masters in Azerbaijan. Now my group mates will continue and you will be getting another information about our project. Thank you.
Hello, dear professor and everyone. I'm Aytaç Necafova, and today I'm going to talk about the program design of our project. After a few seconds, I will show our data flow diagram and explain all the processes from both the physical and logical parts. But before explaining, I would like to clarify the difference between logical DFT and physical DFT. I personally believe it is crucial to get this difference in order to understand all the details related to our DFT. In order to explain it briefly and clearly, I would like to say the primary difference between logical DFT and physical DFT is that logical DFT focuses on business and concerned activities. However, physical DFT focuses on how the system is implemented. In other words, it contains the implementation related details such as people, hardware, external components required to manage the business processes. Logical DFT is more straightforward and it is the basis for the physical DFT. Wherever it is easier to understand logical DFT. Now, as you can see from the screen, I am sharing the data flow diagram of our project. In the first step, customers enter the system via our website or application. Logging in is a physical data flow, meanwhile checking and processing the user's data and recording new users to the system is a logical data flow. After that, we move to the next process named request master. Entities, I mean operators, will assign repairman and register the order in terms of the logical part. Also, the available master data store is updated and the system keeps the order ID. On the other hand, let's look at what happens on the physical part. Operators will receive filtered data in terms of time and request for service. They will check the proper repairman and suitable time according to the received data from users. Then we switch to the next process named assign request to master. Before looking logical part, I would like to talk about what happens in the physical part. So the repairman gets order data. He may or may not request to change the time and accept the order. Regarding logical data flow, two data stores, masters and available orders, are updated. The fourth process is accept order. The physical part is receiving information from the user side and logical sending data to user and updating the data store. Towards the end, we have complete order process, transferring payment, checking credit card data, and confirming the amount is physical data flow, while updating the data store and user's profile with enrolled card data is logical data flow. Behind the scenes, ensuring security issues related to payment methods is another physical part. Also, we have an additional entity which is called notification system. This part's logical data flow is notify user about payment details. And finally, as we appreciate and evaluate both our customers and repairmen, we need to get feedback from both sides. Because in the future, we're planning to offer some discounts to customers and bonuses to master according to their feedbacks. From the physical data flow aspect, both customer and master add feedback related to their experience with each other. On the other hand, all these feedbacks get stored in two data stores named Master's Review and Customer's Review accordingly for logical data flow. All in all, these are about program design of our system. My groupmate Unal will continue. Thanks for your attention.
Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Nalbanov, and today my main aim is to talk about the two different branches of the homework on. The first one is data storage design, and the next one is the user interface design. In the first step, I want to mention that we have two specifications, hardware and software specification. In the software specification, as a web developer, we will use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js as a framework, and the backend we will use Spring Boot because we learn it in the web and mobile two courses. In the hardware specification, in this step we don't want to use any services, and we will use online services as a MongoDB, and we think that it will help us in the first stage. For the about the map, in the first case, you can see that when the user registrates, they get customer ID as a primary key, name, surname, phone number, username, and password, and as a foreign key, order history, and rating ID. As you can see, all of the 7 tables are connected to each other as a many-to-many relationship and a one-to-many relationship. And about the second portion of my speech, I want to talk about our web page. This is the ICDP, and here you can shortly can see what happened in our web page. For the more deeper explanation, I want to say that this is a header section of the web page. In here, our location, mail address, and phone number. When the user open our web page, they can click this button for the shortcut. For example, when they click home button, they can get intro about our work, and the next one is about. Also, they can see or what we've done, what's or goal and happy client and active workers. The next portion is about us, and this portion they can get deeper information about us. In the services portion, they can see what is our work on the device, for example, laptop repair, computer repair, smartphone repair, and so on. In our gallery, they can see the our workstation, how the expert works. In the why choose us in this section, they will get support, quality services, quick repair, and in the next portion they can get information about the expert who repair their device, and in this links they can get more information about the person. Client review. In client review, we share our customers feedback, and the most important portion is contact us portion. In this case, they will write their name, mail address, for example, phone number, and subject. When in the subject portion, they will choose a subject from the here, what kind of repairs they want, computer repair, laptop repair, or etc. They will write this portion, computer repair. And in this message portion, they will write their problem, what kind of problems they have, what happened to the device, and click the send button. They can send to us. In this portion is the end portion of our web page. They can get contact info, opening course, and quick links. They can click to go to this portion quickly, and feedback. They can share their opinion about our website to the designer. What the designer can change or can improve, and that's all. I want to give my floor to my group mates. Thanks for your attention.